You have told us that you worked hard systematically and do a smart work.
That's why I qualified in my first attempt.
First of all, I congratulate you on your success.
This is also a lesson for all of you that I was very reluctant to opt this subject.
Could you please tell us what are the necessary skills required to pass this exam?
No, they are not same.
So that is the point.
Basically, I think that you found a good platform.
Babar is read and Babur is brave.
Most of them are serious.
This is the touchstone of seriousness. No, post-success.
Post-success.
That you are flying in the sky after passing the exam.
How could you serve the country after passing this exam?
How much time did you spend?
Why they forget they are servant of Pakistan, not the boss of Pakistan?
One of the best one is
Why did you choose SILAH?
What's the special thing which you learn at SILAH and you believe that this knowledge can help you in your future?
You used a word common woman. What's meant by...
So how can we introduce creativity in our educational system?
Taiyba Noor.
मैंने एक गल रटा दी माशाअल्लाह और आमीन भी हाँ आमीन का मतलब क्या होता इंशाअल्लाह तुसी भी अफसर बनो अऊज़ु बिल्लाहि अस्समीउल अलीम मिनश शैतानिर रजीम बिस्मिल्लाहिर रहमानिर रहीम. Dearest young scholars, we are having a different kind of meeting today over here. What's the meeting about? That my beloved daughter Taiyba has recently qualified her PMS written test. See, you didn't say mashallah. PMS stands for Provincial Management Service. PMS, basically this is a provincial test. So this test or this exam is conducted by PSC. PSC stands for Public Service Commission. This point is clear? As there are 4 provinces in Pakistan, so each of the 4 provinces has its own PSC. So Punjab, it has its own Provincial Service Commission known as PPSC. Sindh, SPSC. Balochistan, BPSC. And Khyber Pakhtunkhwa, it has KPSC. And one more is there, AJK PSC. What does it mean? Azad Jammu and Kashmir Public Service Commission. What happens that the written test is conducted now as some candidate or aspirant qualifies that test. After that, he or she has 2 more phases now to go through. Soon after written, there is psychological assessment, and the last one is interview. My daughter Taiyba has qualified the toughest phase known as written test.
MashaAllah.
So we all
Congratulate
you on your excellent result,
and we wish you excellence in remaining both phases of the test.
I would love to know, I'm sure you too would love to know
How her journey to this success has been. What kind of difficulties
did she face during her preparation? How did she overcome those difficulties? How much time did she give to her studies? And as she spent a lot of time over here at this platform,
how her experience of the PMS classes at SILAH has been.
And we would love to know about her suggestion, which she, I think, would love to give to us in order to make our environment more meaningful. And it's you to note down the points if you want to know something, so your question shall be most welcome. You know, that is the format of our session. Whenever some session is there, So as the talk is over, the presenter takes or faces the questions. The point is clear? Sure. So I request my beloved daughter Taiyba to please come at the dais and speak on the topic which I have given the outlines of. Please.
First of all, I want to say Assalamu alaikum to you all. As already sir has given my introduction, so I don't think I need to say anything. So I think this was the most amazing and knowledgeable experience for me. This is not difficult at all. If you don't qualify it, but what you gain is just the most important thing. I did my BS in chemistry, and after that I started preparation for the competitive examination. Before this phase, I didn't know anything about Pakistan, about world. I was a common girl. But as I started my preparation, I came to know what is Pakistan, what is the history of my country, what is the history of the whole world. Just go for it, and without any fear, this is my experience. My time I spent here, I think this is the main reason of my success. Creativity, not just to copy paste things. So just guide you, and this is the best thing. That's why I qualified in my first attempt. So I think this is the time I spent here, the most important thing in my whole journey. Can you please repeat your questions?
The point which Saqeef just highlighted is that what are the challenges or what are the difficulties which you faced during your preparation? The difficulties, the challenges, please.
The first and foremost difficulty or challenge I faced is just to change my attitude because I was very careless before starting this whole journey. But after that, I learned the perseverance and persistence, how to be persistent and how to do things with the passion and
determination.
So this is the most difficult thing I faced, because I belong to a very remote area where you face some kind of difficulties like unavailability of books or some authentic data. But alhamdulillah, my family and then my teacher, yes, like you, just supported me. I think this is the best blessing for me.
I had different planning, but due to certain reason it's not possible, I think, to continue with that.
So whatever the doubt is there in your mind, whatever the point you wanted to get it clear, that your questions, your points, your confusions are most welcome. Please.
First of all, I congratulate you on your success.
Thank you.
So my question is, subjects in the PMS exams.
What's the term? Optional
Mostly
or
used term is optional subjects.
Optional subjects, yeah.
So my subjects are political science, chemistry, which is my main subject, and then I have Punjabi.
Chemistry,
Political science, Punjabi.
This idea was given by Sabahat.
Yes, sir.
How has been your experience of Punjabi?
This is also a lesson for all of you, that I was very reluctant to opt this subject because I didn't read or even I couldn't speak it. So how can I opt this subject? But sir continuously suggesting us that you should go for it. This is very easy. And when I opted this, and I found it very easy and the easiest one in my subject. This is the same case for the competitive examination.
Yeah.
We think that these are going to be difficult for us, but this is not the case.
Yeah, excellent. It is that actually your aptitude. It's a matter of your attitude. Your attitude, especially the way you, as I'm talking to you, the way we take the things. The things happen with us like that. If you take the things serious, we will become serious, and seriousness always pays. If we start taking things for granted, what will happen? We will be at loss. Excellent. The next question, please.
Why did you choose PMS over CSS?
You came over here for CSS, but you appeared now in PMS. What's the reason? It's a very interesting story.
I just started my whole preparation for CSS, but unfortunately I couldn't make it because due to some negligence.
You register yourself online.
Yes,
but you failed to post the hard copies of your
my
documents.
This is also a lesson that you read the whole instruction.
I do remember the day when I started assessing their task. She was always that mashallah accurate as I could imagine of. And even Sabahat, she was also mashallah very intelligent.
But I have a plan to appear in the next CSS.
Inshallah. You will be appearing and you will be succeeding over there, inshallah. Now you got the answer?
Yes, sir.
Please, the question.
Could you please tell us what are the necessary skills required to pass this exam?
The skills which are required for success in PMS. Skills.
All of you have brains, all of you have intelligence, so you can do it. Just you have to follow the instruction. It is like the all other exams you mostly appear in, but certain kind of attitude you have to adopt. Some special kind of skills is not required.
See, so you just said that attitude, special kind of attitude.
Yes.
What do you mean by that?
Exam is a little bit different from others.
Yeah.
You have to opt some very different subjects.
Okay.
I have my main subject chemistry, but I have to opt political science and Punjabi.
True.
So I have to prepare them, and I not much time.
Okay.
You have to study is not only.
Yeah, I will make your point clear. Before that, you appeared in so many exams.
Yes.
And you appeared in this exam as well. See, the content which we produce over there in the paper, before this examination,
Yes.
I mean up to graduation level, the content
Yes.
and the content which we are required to produce in this exam, they are the same.
No, they are not same.
So that is the point actually, that there's a huge difference.
Actually, in our education system, we are not prepared in this way. We have the cramp system, and we are just to study before one night.
True.
But in this kind of exams, you have to prepare every dimension of one topic. This is the difference from others.
Yeah, over there it means that before that, before PMS, what happens, that the question is there, and generally that
Yes.
when the question is assessed,
Yes.
so it's not necessary that it should cover all aspects,
Yes.
But this exam requires, to cover all related aspects, of the topic, So that's the main difference,
It means that one aspect of any topic requires less studies, whereas for all related aspects of the topic, we have to enrich our answer with more knowledge, for which more books have to be consulted.
Whenever we ask in the exams to critically analyze this question, means
Yeah.
we have to put all the positive and negative sides of this topic.
True.
Yes, this is
That
they
is.
wanted from us, and this
Okay,
is
so
required.
it over here that the quantity of knowledge you have,
Yes.
the level of your studies
So
you have.
they can find that we studied it depthly and
Yeah, in-depth studies. So the in-depth study. I think one more thing is there. But as you were talking about that, our education system is purely memory-based.
Yes.
Memory-based. We cram the things. That some answer is given in the guides. That
Yes.
in notes, etc. We cram it as it is. And we write the same answer in the paper.
Yes.
And that paper
every
is assessed.
student has the same answer.
Yeah. Over here the story is different. It's you to be analytical. It's you to be evaluative. It's you to be different. Systematic.
You have to prove your answer, your arguments with facts,
Yeah.
authentic data.
Excellent. I think it's
If I am talking about global warming, I have to give them some argument that how it is affected our
Yeah.
earth. I have to give them example from Pakistan and from all over the world.
True. So systematic, no cramming, argumentative,
Yes.
analytical. We should show to the examiner that I have a lot of knowledge. I know different aspects of this topic. Excellent. And that should be authentic as well.
Authentic.
So whatever you write, it should be authentic.
Authentic.
Yeah.
You have to give the references of different books. from
Yeah,
different books.
excellent.
Yes, different reports.
True.
You can do it.
So any other question from your side?
No, sir.
Thank you. The question. Please.
Can you please brief us about the structure of exam?
Actually, this exam is the PMS exam is similar to as CSS, but a little bit different. We have 12 exams and we have to pass them all at one time.
12 papers.
We have 12 papers, 12 papers, and we have to pass them all at one time. So 6 of them are compulsory. Everyone have to prepare them, but then the other 6 we can choose them according to our aptitude, to our degree, according to our aptitude.
Each paper carries
100 marks. So total marks are 1200.
Okay, 600 compulsory and 600 optional. So there are some subjects they are of 200 marks and some of them they are of 100 marks. As Punjabi is of 100 marks.
If we have 200 marks, then it means that these are 2 papers.
2 papers, yeah.
The difference of CSS and PMS is this, that in PMS we have to basically opt 3 subjects. I have 3 subjects, but we have 2 papers of them. Means I have 2 papers of political science and 2 papers of Punjabi.
Yes.
Can you please tell us the difference between the preparation of PMS and one paper exam like PPSC?
Because this is a very interesting question. Now that public service commissions,
which are 6 in number, I mean 4 provincial, 5th of AGK, and the 6th one is the Federal Public Service Commission.
So they conduct that one exam known as one paper exam for different posts, even for grades 14, 15, 16 and so on, even for 17 for lecturership, etc. So the question is that what is the difference between the nature of these examination, I mean PMS and the one paper exam?
Okay, first of all I want to say that for me the one paper exam is more difficult than these kind of exams, because this is the one paper exam and these are usually in the form of MCQs.
You are of the point of view that this PMS is easier than one paper exams, and the reason is that the one paper exams
comprises the MCQs having objective nature, which requires nothing but exactness.
Wide syllabus. These one paper MCQs exams, which is I think difficult to
difficult is only due to one reason, that there are MCQs, multiple choice questions are there. And over here, the questions are that essay
type. You can prepare them easily. Because you have to write them your own views.
Please.
What do you think about a man who studied only arts and the other one I want to give example of you. You studied in BS chemistry. So who can prepare it easily?
There are 2 candidates.
The first one is the graduate of arts subjects, whereas the other one has earned his university degree in science subjects.
Which candidate shall be at ease as far as this exam is concerned? What a question, mashallah.
Only that candidate which have the habit of studying things systematically and with arguments. Otherwise there is no difference at all. If I study science, I have only edge that I can opt 2 papers of chemistry. I think I can prepare them easily. And if one candidate which has any kind of art subject, he has the same edge that he can opt any of his subject. Otherwise all subject new for them.
I have different understanding. To me, the person who studies science subjects, he develops the habit of reasoning. He is more, I think, argumentative that he believes in rationality, in rationale. He believes in logic. The person who kept studying that art subjects, it becomes very difficult for such person to be to the point, because he develops the habit of narrating stories. As you might have noticed that I'm a storyteller. But if someone studies arts under the supervision of some that great faculty, even that person that becomes a blessing, because the great personalities, when they supervise, that the stories they matter a lot, but the stories at the proper time, with the proper manner, in a proper way. So that is exam, I think,
But if we check the facts, then the people who are from our side are the more successful.
That is the reason, actually. That is the reason,
The people who mostly are from English backgrounds, they are more successful in these kinds of exams.
So there was a call from one of my friends
whose name is Babar. which is saved in contact list as BABUR.
And you are surprised. No, it should have been BABAR, Babar. Yeah, so two different words are there. The word Babur means brave. The word Babur means
Brave.
Zahiruddin Babur. Babur, that it means brave. And the other word is Babar. It means reed, R-E-E-D, reed. The point is clear? Babar is reed and Babur is brave. On the okay hona chahiye tha? Babar or Babur? Babur. Zahiruddin Babur. Okay, please. You got your answer?
Yes.
Please. Question.
You used the word systematical study in your talk about 2 or 3 times. Please tell us the exact meaning of systematical study.
What do you mean by systematical studies or systematic studies?
When I started my competitive exams preparation and I entered SILAH, then I came to know the meaning of this word. Actually, this means that you just not to read the things and just remember them. It means you have to understand them systematically. It means you have to relate them with other things too.
MashaAllah.
This is my meaning of systematic.
Yeah, it makes sense, no?
Acquire the concept. What are the content I am reading? What is it saying?
Yeah.
What is it trying to portray?
Excellent. See, I used to tell now that one sentence now that even I'm a habit of saying that sentence now to each batch now that joins me for these exams now. The sentence is, don't let any of my words become the part of your memory until it is clear. Don't let any of my words become the part of your memory until it is clear. So the clarity of concepts, clarity of words, clarity of meanings, clarity of whatever you take, whatever you let become the part of your memory, if it is clear, it means this is systematic studies. If it is not clear, it means whatever you are studying, it is unsystematic. Now I'm sure the meaning is clear now. Any other question, please? This man, he is genius in a sense that he doesn't believe in simply highlighting the problems. He always forces the people to give solutions. So the day he joined me, since then I have been trying to avoid taking his question because I don't have solutions, the solutions which can satisfy the man.
There were thousands of candidates who appeared in the same examinations. Many of them failed, and you are very few of them who have passed the test. The question is that, what is the unique quality of yours which resulted in your success, whereas the absence of this quality is other candidates caused their failure?
The question that though all of them they attempted the paper, they wrote so many things in the test, in the exams, on the paper, and what is the uniqueness in your writing, in your ideas, in your, you can say, way of writing, that due to that uniqueness you qualified the test, whereas the other couldn't? Unique.
Because when we achieve any stage, we come at that place, so we can understand better what we did, the unique thing.
Yeah. Now you are in a position to say that I did this, now that student B did this,
yes,
and because that was different and my doing was different, it was unique, now that which finally resulted in success. Please.
My unique thing is that I am very serious that I have to achieve this.
Yeah,
I think because most of the students I met them during the exams, they are very unserious.
Yeah.
They even don't know the books.
Yeah.
I have met many girls who are asking me during this phase of exams what books I am going to read before 2 or 3 days before the exams. You know, you can pass in this way. So this is the thing that I am very serious that I have to do it, and I did my preparation in a very systematic way.
Yeah.
And I take my teacher's guidance very seriously.
Yeah.
I made many mistakes. Now other unique things that I'm not extra genius. I am a very common student in my whole life, not a topper. I am very an average student. I think the unique thing I found in myself is that
Seriousness.
yes.
Seriousness.
I have to
Sincerity.
made it, and that's why I did it.
Sincerity. Seriousness. Sincerity. Loyalty.
Yes.
Excellent. So whatever I'm talking to you, there's a matter of belief. Please.
But sir, some of them can be non-serious, but most of them are serious.
Problem with the understanding of the word. What is meant serious? Serious means that are you fulfilling the requirements of that exams? If you are fulfilling your requirements, and if you are fulfilling, how can you fail? If you are not serious, it means you are not fulfilling the requirement of that examination, and that unfulfillment of those requirements results in failure. This is the touchstone of seriousness. Are you doing what you are required to do? Serious. Clear? So are you doing justice with your studies, with your time, with the choice of books, with the time management? Are you doing justice? If you're doing justice, it means you're serious. And if you do justice, justice always leads to success. So that's a misunderstanding of the word, serious. And she's very clear.
To give you an example, that I have one of my friend who also appeared with me in this exam. So we have one paper known as General Knowledge GK. This is the one MCQ based. We have all 100 MCQs, and there is the factor of negative marking included in this paper. So this is a very difficult one because you have to prepare it
by working hard,
yes.
By studying so many books.
Its syllabus is very wide. It's GK, general knowledge, so it included all the general knowledge of the world.
I think there are three
portions.
There are three,
from science, from maths, from history, so we have to prepare all of them. So that girl, there is a factor of negative marking, so I just opted only 50 plus MCQs.
Okay.
Because I think I just have to pass this exam. This is not going to affect my merit, but it can fail me.
See, that actually the student she's quoting the example of is that she believed that in guesswork, as we are in the habit of that guesswork as far as MCQs are concerned. And in that exam, actually, what is that the assessment criteria, the negative marking is there. That negative marking, even it can cause loss, even it can take you to the minus. So she was very serious. Again, meaning of serious. She was serious. That whatever she knew, she attempted. And there's no loss of even a single point. And she qualified. Whereas the other girl, who suffered, due to that unseriousness, that what she was doing, the guesswork. It means she was not prepared.
Yes.
So that unpreparedness resulted in guesswork, and the guesswork resulted in negative marking, and the negative marking resulted in failure. How simple that is.
So what is the solution of this point?
Solution.
How others can develop the same seriousness like you?
Excellent. How can other student know that to get rid of all these bad things we are highlighting,
Whenever you read the whole instruction, you know that this exam has this kind of assessment, and they are going to ask me questions, and this is their checking criteria. So I prepared every paper in this way, that I have to this exam is coming in this way. I have to attempted all questions this way. So I already knew all my papers. And their patterns too.
True. So I have a solution now for you. See, beta, it's a very simple. If you are doing something and your result is very poor, so what is to be changed? The environment you are in, that is to be changed. Replace it. You are having some people in your company, please replace them. You are reading books, please replace them. You are watching some programs, please replace them. Don't leave them, replace them. You are eating something, replace it. You are listening to something, replace it. What is to be replaced? Which has a direct link with the nature of that exams. For example, the day you joined me, since then, I have been talking to you all the people. What? Speak logic. I quote the verse of the Holy Quran, Ya ayyuhallazina amanu qulu qawlan sadida. What's that? It's you to speak in a way that only one meaning should reach the person, the meaning you want to convey. A believer's words can never have two different meanings at the same time. to speak in the context. So develop the habit of that. If you develop that habit, you will be successful wherever you are. Whether you are there with your girlfriend, with your boyfriend, with your wife, with your mother, with your father, with your enemy. Even you will be successful when you are there in front of your enemy. Because you believe in logic, you believe in that seriousness, you believe in no systematic preparation. You can never be at loss. So that is a matter of changing your environment, nothing else. Now ask, how can we change it? So it's a matter of that you're thinking.
I think the solution is that you need not only hard work but also smart work.
Smart work, yeah. Please, question.
Could you tell us about the change in your life before the exam and now? The change, the dedication. You tell us that you are dedicated and serious in your exam.
MashaAllah.
But that not the change. The change you feel now after giving that exam and before that exam.
What do you mean by after? Post success or post examination?
After this PMS.
No, post success.
Post success.
Yeah. The change, you see, you appeared in the exams, pre-exam Taiyba. During exam Taiyba, we have learnt a lot. Post exam Taiyba, we can guess now that she was worried what would happen about the result. Post success Taiyba, please. Post success Taiyba.
Post success Taiyba is very confident, and she knows now that it's not kind of a very difficult exam. You can do everything because you did it already.
Yeah.
I think it gives me a courage to attempt many other exams too as well. Maybe I can't make in my next steps in my interview or in my psychological assessment, but I have now the courage and have the confidence that I can do the same thing even better in other exams. In more exams.
She will do inshallah well in all those coming exams, and I do request you all the people to pray for her, because she is working whatever she can do and she is praying to God, and if you start praying to God Almighty to empower her with whatever she needs over there in the exam, I'm sure she will be qualifying that. Please, the question.
You might have heard about the accidental death of our beloved PMS officer, Mr. Raja Qasim Janjua. You might also have listened to the voice message which went viral soon after his death. In the message, he mentioned the condition and situation he was in. We can understand that he was under immense pressure. This pressure can be of overwork, the family needs, and are of political nature. The question is that how you would handle this pressure, whether it is of work, family, or it is of political nature. Your response, please.
Currently, that we have lost a great competent that commission officer. He was basically from Dak. In our that Dak is not more than that 30 kilometers far from here. The city Dak is there in our neighborhood. He was unsatisfied with his work, etc. And you're going to become officer. Do you have any kind of pressure from your friends, from your family, etc.?
I think I was facing the pressure already because during the preparation of this exam, it has a lot of pressure on me, and I think the current generations, everyone has a kind of pressure on them. So maybe I don't know, everyone has a different circumstances. What are his circumstances, I don't know, but I found at this stage of my life I can do it. I can't tell you about my future. Definitely, inshallah, I will do better in my next phases of life.
Yeah, excellent. So it's a matter of courage.
This hope.
Yeah, inshallah. It's a matter of that belief. The more belief you have, the more courage you will be gifted. And the more courage is there, the more chances of success.
And one more thing, that many other people from different occupations has also facing some kind of pressure.
Yeah, logical.
This is the thing everyone is facing now. So you have to fight with them bravely. Maybe as a girl, I may find it more difficult than him.
I may find that difficult, but I think that I can do.
Are you feeling that you are flying in the sky after passing the exam?
To be over the moon, hawa mein udta jaye, mora lal dupatta mal, like that, Yeah.
every emotion has only 12 minutes
Yeah,
in human brain, and then you are normal. So I
Yeah.
am normal, and instead I have more afraid of my new phases, and I'm trying to achieve
Please,
them too.
excellent.
Yes.
See,
Now I am normal, totally normal.
mashallah, mashallah. Please,
In
the
fact, my
question.
family too is very normal and
Yeah.
is treating me people like before.
Inshallah, inshallah.
How could you serve the country after pass this exam?
The question is very interesting. You have recently passed exams, and the intention is not to serve the nation, to serve the country. How can you serve the nation?
Let's see.
The point she wanted to make clear is that
everybody can serve the nation in an ideal way. That whatever the responsibilities he has decided to carry out, is he is doing all those responsibilities with sincerity, with loyalty. So I mean that he is serving the nation in an
For
ideal way.
serving the nation, you don't need to be an officer.
Yeah,
doing every
and you were met with clerk, and even the cleric can serve. The scholars are serving, but those so-called scholars, they are creating problem. May Allah Almighty guide us all the right way, the way by which that by following which we can serve the nation indiscriminately. Yeah, the question.
How much time did you spend for the preparation of this exam?
Preparation, yeah.
I spent at least 6 to 7 hours in study, but
Okay.
this is not the exact time.
Yeah.
Some days I was studying for a very long time.
Yeah.
Some days I was very depressed. I just put my books aside and just chilling.
Okay.
Yes, this is not I can't tell the exact timing what I spent, but I just trying to cover my things in the given time.
Yeah.
Either it take 5 hours or 6 hours.
Yeah. So how much time you spent over here at this platform at SILAH?
It's mostly the 45 minutes.
No. The overall duration.
Overall, I 6 to 7 months. I have.
How much did you pay to me? I think there's a lot of money I earned from this girl. Please, question.
Why mostly people change when they pass an examination? Why they forget they are servant of Pakistan, not the boss of Pakistan?
Excellent. See, whosoever is there in any profession, whosoever you meet, every person when he is preparing for that profession, he says, I want to serve the nation. I want to serve the nation. Even the doctor, engineers, professors know that, even lawyers, etc. As you are that expected the lawyer. But as that target is achieved, the person enters that field, that profession. No, he is not serving. Actually, he is cheating the people now. He is damaging that. He is creating problem now. He is exploiting that weaknesses now. You are going to be officer.
Okay, why the people are changed? Maybe they already are like this, but they are just covering it up by saying that we are going to serve the nation. But after when they find what they want, they just forget the thing, and their reality comes forward.
Yeah.
And what are my plans? I am going to serve the nation. Inshallah.
The same statement of serving the nation and the same result, God forbid, inshallah she will be different, Please, the question, you have question. The question, mashallah,
Which point is most important did you follow in this study?
Yeah, the most important point which you see that you followed, and the result of that follow is your success.
The point is that this competitive examination needs you to be aware of the current events. You have whatever you study, you need to relate them with current events. Not just cram the history.
Yeah.
You have to add every current things which are happening.
Yeah.
I did the same thing. I just if I am going giving my any argument in the exam, I will prove it from any current event. I will give them with examples.
True. So what happens that it's we to develop the habit of taking example from our that surroundings, from our contemporary world, that what is happening in our surrounding. Even you recite the Holy Quran, Qul huwallahu ahad Allahu samad lam yalid walam yulad walam yakul lahu kufuwan ahad. So now it's you to explain it by taking example from your surrounding. It's you to develop the habit of linking this surah Al-Ikhlas with whatever happening in the world. So that's a great art actually,
For example, if I am attempting a question about malaria, I will give the report of WHO, what are the exact amount of malaria, patients who affected from malaria in 2022 or 2021. Even in the books, I have the report of 2015. But I am not going to give this example because I just want to be relate my things with the current events.
It's you to prove that you are updated.
Yes, updated.
You are not outdated. It's you to present the updated knowledge in the paper. But see, some of you asked the question, the difference between this exam and the exams before that. So that one more difference is there, that whatever the books you have in your bags, most of books they contain outdated knowledge. But this exam requires the updated knowledge, and believer always remains updated. A believer, the follower of Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, can never be outdated. Keep in mind, please.
During your preparation, which book did you read to study the history of Pakistan and to know the current affair of the world? According to me, one of the best one is Who is Who and What is What. What's your opinion about it?
Generally,
I read the Who is Who and What is What. Yes, it is very useful book. But for Pakistan studies, I got data from different books. The biggest source of mine is the internet. Track to Pakistan by Ahmed Saeed. This one the book for the history of Pakistan. And for current affairs, the main source of mine is the newspapers. English news. I usually study the English newspapers or the BBC Urdu.
So see over here, I would add something. I think you practice that. I shared with you as well.
Yes.
The research papers.
Research.
So develop the habit of taking help from internet. Google all your topics, but try to prefer the research papers. That is the point. Please.
We have given the whole syllabus, and just we have to prepare all the topics. And from we can choose our internet.
That is true.
Any kind of data.
From which university you are graduated?
Your university.
I graduated from the Education University, Johorabad campus.
Johorabad. The University of Education, Johorabad campus, and she is, I think, the first graduate from this university. The first graduate from this university who qualified, PMS, mashallah, the pioneer. Salute to the University of Education, great, mashallah. Please.
You have told us that you worked hard systematically and do a smart work. So how much time an aspirant needs to prepare fully for the PMS or a CSS exam? Average time?
I think it depends. Some aspirants only need maybe 3 to 4 months. But for me, it was a very long period. I just gave them almost a year for my preparation. I was preparing this exam from 2021 and now appear in June 2022 exam. But for the more, I just heard the interviews of many qualifiers who just gave this examination in after preparing in only 3 months or 4 months and qualified it.
Sorry, I do remember when Taiyba came over here, that she was made attend, the language class, right?
Language, yes.
And she was very regular in attending, the language class, which you people attended, that the IELTS students, and the language students. She was made attend, the language class, and she participated for a few weeks, and after that preparation.
Almost 4 months I gave in the language class, and I learned the English language. Because my language was very big. I don't even know the simple rules of English. That's why I took a little bit much time. But most of the aspirants have already good language skills, so they can easily.
Your medium of examination, medium of writing, that is English language. That's why it's you to develop your English writing skill. If you are good at that,
you just need to 3 to 4 months. It is enough for you if you have good grips on English language.
Excellent. It's a scientific answer.
Yes,
scientific.
you can do it.
If language is no issues, that whatever you want to convey to the examiner, you can convey without any mistake in English language. So it's a matter of that she says it's a matter of 3 months now. Great. The question, please.
I have heard a quotation that start behaving like an officer when you clear the first step. So give your opinion on this phrase, please.
No.
Because you are going in an atmosphere where will you meet the people in the elite class and officers. So your behavior must be changed.
Yes, I didn't hear it before.
I will make it simpler. See that the way you are dressing, it should be changed. The way you walk, it should be changed. The way you sit, it should be changed. I mean the lifestyle, the whole lifestyle, it should look like the life of officer. So in mean the manners, because that office has its own decorum. So you will have to take care of that. It happens,
Maybe it changed, but now
you can say it's a wrong quotation.
No, it's not. It's wrong quotation. It is. A chef should behave like a chef.
Yes.
A batter should behave like a batter, and bowler should behave like a bowler.
Basically, I am aspirant now, so I am behaving like
aspirant. Yeah, excellent.
Whenever I became an officer, I will do it.
Yeah, you will have to do.
Your attitude must be changed because before passing your test, you are a student, and now you are an aspirant.
Excellent.
Okay,
True.
Why did you choose SILAH?
There were so many choices, that many academies were there, and you decided to choose SILAH. See the man. So, whose decision was that? Frankly, let me know.
This was the solely choice of my mamu.
Oh yeah, Khaled, Mr. Khaled.
I even didn't know about you at all before entering the SILAH.
Yeah.
Since the choice of my mamu, I just okay, fine.
Mamu, Mr. Khaled, he's a great man. When he speaks Urdu, mashallah, he's a literary figure, We used to be colleagues over there in some primary school at Hadali, in 1998. So, what is the feeling of that Mamu right now?
I can't explain it.
No, I can't explain.
He was very happy.
Happy, mashallah.
Actually, this was a decision made by him that I am becoming an officer.
Yeah.
During my BS, I was like that kind of girl. No, this is not for me. This is very difficult exam.
Yeah.
I'm never going to appear.
Yeah.
But my mamu, he has confidence on me, and he said, "No, you are going to appear."
You have question.
What's the special thing which you learn at SILAH and you believe that this knowledge can help you in your future?
Excellent. The best question. Mate. Mashallah. Jim, the special feature, the special thing.
Actually, all the things which I learned here are very special for me because this is the basic reason of my success. I learned how to remember things with concepts and not to just cramp them, and I learned how to make things by your own.
Yeah.
We are not allowed to any notes or do things from internet, copy paste things from the net or from such things. We have to make things by ourselves. We have to write essays from our concepts.
Yeah.
This is the thing we learned here.
Basically, I think that you found a good platform, SILAH Academy. And And my question is that when you are allocated as a officer and
you are likely to face challenges by that ruling elite, that you are likely to face. So what are the possibles, that things or ideas in your mind, to tackle them? Yeah, excellent.
Actually, I personally feel that the ruling areas of Punjab has a very the lack of proper education facilities for girls. As a girl, I faced it a lot. So
what I could understand that you think that the main problem is that the true concept of education.
Yes.
As this area lacks education, proper education, that's why these people they're lagging behind.
Yes.
First, these people are being exploited even by the ruling elite. That is due to this poor, outdated education system. If someone fails to achieve his or her target, that's again due to this poor education system.
Yes.
So you think that if this sector is worked on honestly, professionally, so all problems can be solved. So that's in your mind. Wish you best of luck. Please.
You used a word common woman. What's meant by common woman?
Excellent. Common woman. You said that you're a common woman. You're a common girl. What do you mean by common? No.
I think a common girl, like not a kind of very genius. Don't have such kind of profession like doctor, engineer.
Yeah.
I'm just a common student working hard in life to achieve something.
Yeah. Great. Good definition. Question.
Our education system is based on cramming. So how can we introduce creativity in our educational system?
Excellent.
I think you have learnt into after entering in the SILAH.
Yeah.
How will we change it?
Yeah.
Is the way sir guide us. I think that every teacher should learn it and should try to teach their students how to study with concepts without cramming.
Excellent. I wanted to continue the session, but as you can see, the 5:15 time is up now, and she has to leave for her home, and her home is very far from here. And her uncle and my ex-colleague, Mr. Khalid, the great runner, he is waiting outside. And when he is angry, he can do anything, and when he is in love, know that he does everything. See. It was a very nice session, really. We learnt a lot from this embodiment of success, courage and clarity. So I wish you all to pray for her coming exams and tests. Inshallah. So may Allah Almighty that empower her to qualify all tests in her entire that future career.
Ameen.
The dream is there in my mind to see her at a great post, that serving the nation, serving the world at large scale, but serving indiscriminately. That's the point, without any kind of discrimination. Wish you best of luck. See you soon, inshallah.
Okay, sir. Allah.